What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the AM, guys. Welcome back to 5 Minute Rant. So, going back in time for a brief moment, years and years ago, to when my wife first started her law firm, and I ended up helping her with that, believe it or not. And when she began that journey personally, one of the things that we talked about was, what kind of lawyer do you want to be? And it's interesting because most people would automatically think, okay, cool, we're going to talk about skill set. Personal injury lawyer, right? Litigation lawyer. We want to be like those people on Suits or whatever that show is out right now. And it's interesting because we didn't talk about that. We talked about, hey, who do you want to be as a person? Your heart and your attitude really matter. And how you actually interact with your clients matters, how you treat them. Are you somebody who's just, cool, I'm a lawyer and I'm amazing at all these skills? Or do you actually care about people? And do you actually want to help people? And if so, how do we do that? And the whole reason for this story is because it comes back to the principle of heart and attitude matter more than skill sets. And your heart and your attitude position matter way more than the skills you have. And the reason why is this: you can learn the skills that you need to have if you have the right heart and the right attitude. If you check your attitude, if you check your heart, and you actually put those first and where you need to be, you'll learn and do whatever is required of you to do in order to get where you want to go. And that's just going to happen naturally. But if your attitude's out of place and if your heart's out of place, it's not going to happen. And I'm saying this, and this totally correlates with the story that I'm telling, because we talked, and my wife and I talked, and we really discussed, hey, who do you want to be? And how do you want to be? And do you want to just be seen as, cool, I'm another lawyer? Because most people, when they talk to lawyers, and this isn't a bash on lawyers, I'm married to one, but when they talk to lawyers, it's like, oh yeah, I've done this type of case, I do this type of litigation, I do this. And that doesn't really matter to people in a lot of ways. What matters is, do you care about me? Did you hear what I said? And can you actually help me and guide me in my situation? Can you be selfless and serve me? And that takes a whole attitude shift of, look at me and look at all the skill sets I have, to, okay, I'm here to serve. Tell me about your problem. How can I help? Those are radically different things. Those are radically different positions. And it's so important to see this, because when my wife, she made those decisions and is like, cool, I'm going to be this, everything else followed suit. Okay, we really want to care about our clients. We really want to love them. We really want to serve them. Okay, let's build all these things to become the best in my world and the best within what I'm practicing right now out there. And let me do that. And now my wife's got a great reputation, even among other lawyers, that she's an amazing lawyer. But it's interesting how we put people first and not skill set. It's amazing how heart and attitude came first and not skill set. Skill set is one of those things. It is highly important and really great to have. However, it's not the top priority when you're starting out. Your heart and your attitude matter, because several things are going to happen. One, you're going to end up dealing with people, no matter where you are in life, whether it's family, friends, work relationships, whatever it is, you're going to have to deal with people. How do you approach that? How do you deal with them? And then two, how do you deal with yourself when things get hard and things don't go your way? How do you move forward in actually navigating and negotiating life, especially in the professional world? In the professional world, it's like, oh, it's all about skill set. It's all about this. It's all about that. It's all about this. And it's like, okay, that doesn't matter, right? Like Andrew and I, we've gone through a lot of people over the years, and skill set is not one of the main reasons that has mattered at all. Because if we found the right person who's got the heart and the attitude behind it and behind their work, cool, they'll learn whatever they need to learn. I'm proof of that. Like, I didn't know how to do business. Neither did Andrew. We were young and just cool. We're just bold and courageous, and let's just do whatever we need to do. And we didn't know how to do it, but we believed that we would be able to figure it out as long as we didn't quit and give up. And here we are because of that. And all of this being said is, do not put the wrong priority on things that should be second or third. If you mess up the order in your life of whatever you're trying to do, you're going to have problems along the way. There are principles and orders of how things need to be done in life, and laws about how life works. And one of them is really heart and attitude come first before skill sets. Because if you've ever worked with somebody, and you think about this, any coworker, they're the smartest, they're the best at what they do, but they're jerks and everybody hates them, I think they're losing. Think about that. Any coworker that you have, they're amazing at what they do, but they're jerks. They've lost. They've really lost, because when it comes time for them to ask for help, well, it's really hard to do that. And then do they have anybody who actually wants to help them? Anyways, guys, that's it. I'll catch you later. Peace.